Here is one of Ecstatic Earth's cleanup projects, a ghost net I found in the waters off of Koh Phangan.
Yeah, and this is the very end, and it goes straight out that way. Straight, yeah. So I just tied this float.
This net was laying in 5 meters of water, and it went out about 30 meters to 10 meters of depth. And these are divers from Hadyao, divers who volunteered, and together we went out and cleaned up this reef. The net was old. I'd seen fish, dead fish in it, and so the plan was the divers would cut it into pieces, and I'd free dive down, grab the pieces from them, and bring them up and tie them off to the floats. It was a very rewarding project, particularly after seeing dead fish in this net. The divers were great. They worked together, and I would just keep diving down and pick up the nets that they cut free. And as we worked, the water got muddier and muddier. Also, the deeper we got, the muddier the water got. So it was a bit strange diving down through this thick pea soup. We had some real surprises, particularly at the end, of what we found in the net. I felt a bit like a seal coming down and poking my head in their faces. Are you ready? Are you ready? You got a piece for me? Ready to grab this one? Nope. So back up I go. Here you can see some of the net they've already cut free. I've tied off. And sometimes the divers will bring up the net. And you can see here just how easy it is to get tangled and caught up. Clearly something to do with experienced divers. These nets don't just catch fish. I had a blast. It was great. I love free diving, and it was shallow, so I could go up and down repeatedly over the course of the afternoon. As the deeper we got, the more stuff we found in the net. And then it got super green. I got out of Ivan's way with that machete there. And we even started putting the net in the life vests, and it was getting pretty heavy to tow. Everybody handled the net a lot, and it was amazing to see actually how small it was compared to the area that it covered.
Woo! Ow! Yes.
Then the deeper we got, the slower it went, so I had plenty of time to just free dive down. Here, I'll give you an idea of how quick it is to get down to 10 meters. Just take a breath, dive down, go into the pea soup, and check on them, see if they had any nets for me. If not, I just follow their bubbles back up. And even just watching the bubbles is magical. A lot of boat traffic, as you can hear in the background right now. This is a long-tail pipe from the motor of a long-tail boat, and they were cutting the net free from that. And here's a couple of bubbles. It's just so fun to watch go up. Felt like I was diving in mustard. It was just beautiful to just come and float up with the bubbles, to feel the air in my lungs pull me to the surface.
This is the fruit of our labor.
Oh,
Trash.
we're gonna weigh it. Yeah.
With everybody topside, we went to hail the dive boat.
Yeah. All right.
From Hadyao Divers. They came over, picked us up, and we loaded up the nets and all the floats onto the boat. And that's when we had some surprises.
Yeah, get them both.
Stuff we didn't even see.
Wow. Let's see. Yeah. That is amazing.
These were turtle shells, bones from a turtle. So a turtle had died in this net, a small one. You see, it's the breastplates. Not everything in the net was dead. It was a devilfish, not a scorpion fish, but devilfish. One of the dive masters said that after over 10 years of diving,
You are a brave
never
man.
seen devilfish. This was his first one.
I can't believe we handled that. Huh? All right. You guys.
Still alive.
What I love about that moment is he's cutting it free. Somebody says it's dead. And the fish kicks back to life.
Yeah.
Split over?
Well, we're coming to the end. We got 2 crabs, a devilfish, and a whole lot of plastic net. Crabs and the devilfish went back into the sea, and the net went in the trash.
No, he's very much alive.
Bye!
Big shout out to the Hadyao Divers. Thanks again, you guys. And please join my email list at ecstatic.earth, and we'll fill you in on our next adventures, and maybe you can join us.